Hello, everyone. Welcome to Backyard Musings, broadcasting live from Apple Valley. I'm Steve.
I'm Scott.
Thank you for joining us today. Physicists are getting closer to controlling single molecule chemical reactions. A groundbreaking study demonstrates control over atomic level matter through nanotechnology. I mean, atomic, little tiny particles that you can't see. How do you create little robot things that can do that? I don't know. I don't even know. By leveraging the precision of scanning tunneling microscopy, whatever, researchers have shown how competing chemical reaction outcomes can be influenced by manipulating energy levels. This advancement allows for targeted reactions such as those needed for drug synthesis while reducing unwanted byproducts. Would you like to know more?
Okay, so you remember the movie Fantastic Voyage?
Yeah, but they shrink the family and
Well, they shrink scientists and they go inside. They put them inject
in
them
a
inside.
human body. Yeah,
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Good analogy. Yeah.
Never know. So, all right. So scientists have made a significant leap in controlling matter at the atomic level, thanks to cutting-edge nanotechnology research led by physicists at the University of Bath in collaboration with an international team. So this breakthrough has far-reaching implications, advancing both fundamental scientific understanding with practical applications. Among these, it holds the potential to revolutionize how researchers develop medications by improving precision and efficiency, while controlling single molecule reactions with a single outcome is now standard in laboratories worldwide. This level of mastery wasn't always achievable. Over a decade ago, IBM researchers demonstrated the potential of atomic manipulation by creating A Boy and His Atom, the world's smallest movie, embedded below.
Yeah, we don't have it embedded. Yeah.
We don't have it embedded? Okay, no. Scratch that. It's not embedded in below. Using advanced techniques, they moved individual molecules, each comprising two bonded atoms, frame by frame, magnified 100 million times, to craft a stop-motion narrative on an atomic scale. So
this is crazy how small this is. This is crazy.
So magnified 100 million times. That had to be pretty tiny to begin with.
Yeah.
Correct?
Achieving control over chemical reactions with multiple outcomes, however, has remained elusive. This matters because generally only some outcomes of a chemical reaction are useful. For instance, during drug synthesis, a chemical process that results in cyclization produces the desired therapeutic compound, while polymerization, which you all know, another outcome, leads to unwanted byproducts. We do polymerization whenever we go to the toilet, okay? Being able to precisely control reactions to favor desired outcomes and reduce unwanted byproducts promises to improve the efficiency and sustainability of pharmaceutical processes. My gosh, this is awesome.
Okay, so the new study published on November 28th in the prestigious journal Nature Communications set out to demonstrate for the first time that competing chemical reaction outcomes can be influenced by using the atomic resolution of a scanning tunneling microscope, STM. Conventional microscopes use light and lenses to magnify specimens, allowing us to view them with the naked eye or a camera. However, when it comes to atoms and molecules, which are smaller than even the shortest wavelengths of visible light, traditional methods fall short. To explore these tiny realms, scientists turn to a scanning tunneling microscope, which operates much like a record player.
And that's putting it simple. That's in its simplest term how to describe it.
And I would hope that everybody's listening knows what even though we don't play records much anymore, they're kind of making a comeback, but that's...
Yeah, so there might be some of the next generation, the current generation, don't know what a record player is.
Yeah.
I mean, my middle son, Scotty, he was really into vinyl records. When he was in high school, he was making a comeback with that. All right. With a tip that can be as fine as a single atom, scanning tunneling microscopes move across a material's surface, measuring properties such as electric current to map each point. However, rather than pressing the tip into the surface like a record player needle, the tip hovers just a single atom's width above it. When connected to a power source, electrons travel down the tip and make a quantum leap across the atom-sized gap. The closer the tip is to the surface, the stronger the current. The farther away it is, the weaker the current. This well-defined relationship between tip distance and current allows the microscope to measure and map the surface of the atom or molecule based on the electric current strength. As the tip sweeps across the surface, it builds a precise line-by-line image of the surface, revealing details invisible to conventional light microscopes. Fascinating.
Yeah, this is crazy stuff. So, using the atomic precision of a scanning tunneling microscope, scientists can go beyond mapping the surface of a molecule. They can both reposition single atoms and molecules and influence and measure the likelihood of specific reaction pathways in individual molecules. Explaining, Dr. Kristina Rusimova, who led the study from the Department of Physics, said, typically, STM technology is employed to reposition individual atoms and molecules, enabling targeted chemical interactions, yet the ability to direct reactions with competing outcomes remained a challenge. These different outcomes happen when or with certain probabilities governed by quantum mechanics. Here we go, quantum stuff.
Yep.
Rather than rolling a molecular die. Our latest research demonstrates that STM can control the probability of reaction outcomes by selectively manipulating charge states and specific resonances through targeted energy injection. Man,
This is mind blowing. Just imagine a seek and destroy nanite that looks for cancer cells, cells that don't look like the other cells, and then just destroys it. The possibilities are quite frankly amazing. Pretty cool. Dr. Peter Sloan, senior lecturer in the Department of Physics and co-author of the study, said, quote, "We use the STM tip to inject electrons into toluene molecules, prompting the breaking of chemical bonds and either a shift to a nearby site or desorption. We found the ratio of these two outcomes was controlled by the energy of the electrons injected. This energy dependence allowed us to achieve control over the probability of each reaction outcome through the targeted heating of an intermediate molecular state, guided by precise energy thresholds and molecular barriers," end quote. Physics PhD student Peter Keenan, a student, first author on the research publications. Amazing. This is awesome. Getting the students involved too. He said the key here was to maintain identical initial conditions for the test reactions and matching the precise injection site and excitation state, and then vary outcomes based solely on the energy of the injected electrons. With a single molecule's response to the energy input, the differing reaction barriers drive the reaction outcome probabilities. Altering only the energy input allows us with high precision to make a reaction outcome more likely than another. In this way, we can load the molecular dice.
Yeah, just think maybe in 50 to 100 years, these kind of science sets will be under the Christmas tree for kids. This is crazy stuff. Pretty advanced stuff. So
yeah,
this paves the way for future further advances in nanotechnology, quoted by Dr. Rosimova. Again, with applications in both basic and applied science, this advancement represents a major step toward fully programmable molecular systems. We expect techniques such as this to unlock new frontiers in molecular manufacturing, opening doors to innovations in medicine, clean energy, and beyond.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Just awesome stuff. I mean, cutting edge.
Yeah, I must have missed all this in high school science. That's for sure. So
Yeah,
pretty.
well, I remember physics was just so darn tough. I had to take it 3 times to pass it, and you got to take physics to move on. You got to pass it.
Yeah,
So,
that was my senior year. I think my senior year science was physics, or maybe my junior year. I don't remember. But yeah, one of those. But yeah, I
yeah,
love physics class.
yeah, college physics was tough. Yeah. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. We really appreciate you joining us.
Yep. Have a good day, everyone. Take care.